Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Nathan from Bastion Games. I'm bringing you another video of 6 booster boxes, collector booster boxes, of the newest Magic the Gathering set, Foundations, being opened. Now, we've done this in a bit of a different format. It's a speed format, and please, in the comments, let me know if you guys like this or you'd rather go back to the old way of opening packs, but we pre-opened all the packs. Without looking at the rares, the mythics, or any other cards, we've taken all the commons and uncommons off the back, which is just 10 cards off the back, flipped it around, and stacked it. Without looking at any cards because they have a token in front. And we're going to go through the last 6 boxes in one video. The goal of that is to let you guys watch as much opening as possible without having to sit there for hours and hours. All right, and if you watch the first video, awesome, that's the first 6 boxes. We do have all of these products and singles available on this Friday, November 8th. So we'll have everything available on our store, online, and our singles will be available the Monday after that. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. So our first box, we have the Goblin Bushwhacker. This is the special guest art version of it. And again, I said it in the other video, I'll say it again now. The art in this set is absolutely bananas. Ooh, we have, this card is going to be very popular, Sire of 7 Deaths. Twin Flame Tyrant. This box is already crazy. We've got 2 mythics. Spinner of Souls. A foil Authority of the Consoles. And like that, just like that, it's the first pack. So without having to see us open a pack, take all the commons and uncommons out and the land and all that kind of stuff, we're already on to the next pack. So behind the cat we've been seeing this card a lot. High Society Hunter. This is the borderless foil version. Quilled Great Worm, the green mythic. Leyline Axe, borderless foil. And an extended art foil Blasphemous Edict. This card is absolutely bonkers. This is the black version, reimagined version of Blasphemous Act. I don't know if they're going to make a full 5-color cycle, but hopefully that would be really cool. We've got Slagstorm. I think it came out in Mirrodin Besieged. Pack number 3. Solemn Simulacrum. I think this one is in a different order. We got Loot, the Exuberant Explorer. We have a borderless Liliana Dreadhorde General. Wish this was foil. That's a nice looking card. We've got Time Stop. Banner of Kinship, which is kind of like Coat of Arms, but no upside for your opponents. And next pack, we've got Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. Extended foil Soulstone Sanctuary, which is the man land of the set, or woman land. Krenko Mob Boss. And Abyssal Harvester. Oh, and a Spinner of Souls. Here we go. Genesis Wave is in the set, and probably with hands down the best art it has. If we open a full art foil one, or borderless foil one, I'll read it out. Swiftblade Vindicator. Draycatcher. High Society Hunter. Oh, here we go. We've got an extended art Sky Knight Squire. So I think this is the first one of this we've opened. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it's 2 mana for a 1/1 Cat Scout. As long as this creature has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it as flying and is a knight. That's kind of cool. And it doesn't say whenever another non-token creature enters. So if you have a card that says put 6 1/1 human citizens into play, this guy gets 6 +1/+1 counters. All right, the fairy token. Oh, we have Day of Judgment. This is the anime art. Now, one unique thing about anime arts, and the reason why they don't look like Magic cards, is because it actually doesn't even have a text box. The only thing that's in anime art is the line that separates the type line from the text box, neither of which really exist. That's a spicy looking card. We have Kellen, Planar Trailblazer. We have a borderless Mossborn Hydra. Erase the Past. A regular foil Day of Judgment. And behind the rabbit token, Anthem of Champions. A second Anthem of Champions. Difference being one is extended art and the other one's borderless. This one's borderless, this one's extended art. I think it's really cool that they didn't use the exact same picture. Some people might find it a little confusing, but anyone who likes to collect is going to appreciate that. We have Dracoseth, Maw of Flames, a Lunar Insight, a borderless Drake Hatcher. All right, next pack. We have another High Society Hunter. I think this card is probably the black, rare, or mythic that's shown up the most in any of the packs that I've opened so far. We have Archmage of Runes. We have a foil Liliana Dreadhorde General. Fantastic looking card. We have a borderless Zolashur Lich Lord. And a extended art Herald of Dawn, which is the white Platinum Angel with Flash. And for those of you that play locally at the store, this one my wife is going to jam in her deck, and it's going to cost me the game. Thanks, Wizards. All right. So we have Seer Slicer Goblin. This is the first extended art foil. Oh no, this is borderless foil. So this is 2 mana for 2/1. So pretty spot on for goblins. It has raid. So at the beginning of your end step, if you attacked this turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. You don't have to attack with this goblin. You just have to attack, and it produces a goblin. That's pretty cool. We have Arabo, the First Fang, for any cat-loving decks. Electro Duplicate. Sky Knight Squire. And another Banner of Kinship. Down to 2 packs. We haven't really gotten anything super spicy in this box yet. Still a good box, but we'll see. Curator of Destinies. Alenda, Saint of Dusk. Another really good card. Sylvan Scavenging. 9 Lives Familiar, borderless. Zulashur, extended arts. Oh no, maybe now we have, I can't tell. Maybe we have 2 packs left now. Here we go. Well, there's a good card. Rite of the Dragon Caller, and this is the extended art foil. If you have any Spellslinger decks, or Dragon decks with a lot of instants and sorceries, this is a shoe-in for it. We have Kaikar, a foil Phyrexian Arena, which is Koth fighting some Phyrexians. Celestial Armor, Curator of Destinies, and the final pack. I don't know about you, but can you see the borders on here? There's definitely something here. Yes, there is. Woo! It is a Celestial Armor, and it is the textured version. So unlike other textured cards, this has basically all the mana symbols embossed all over the card. So it's done in such a way that it doesn't really interfere with reading the card or using the card, but man, does it look good. So we got Loot Exuberant Explorer, Foil Atali, Primal Storm, a borderless Blasphemous Edict, probably want, if you're a store, you probably want as many of those as possible in stock. And an extended art Kaikar. So comparing to the last video, this is probably the worst box we've opened, but we still got like a bunch of good stuff. So after 7 boxes of opening collector boxes, I don't think I've been unhappy with any box that we've opened. They've opened really good. All right, box number 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes after this one. So we'll start with it. We got a Goblin. We have a Crystal Barricade. This is the one that I completely dismissed because I didn't read it before, but this card's bananas. We have Niv-Mizzet Visionary, Extended Art. Spinner of Souls, Borderless. Consuming Aberration is back. One thing that I've noticed is in these collector packs is that the reprints from old sets seem to show up significantly less than the Foundations cards themselves, the new cards. So I think Wizards of the Coast listened to some feedback and maybe changed the print run so that people just don't get flooded with cards they already have from other sets. Crystal Barricade. Pack number 2. Oh, we have a borderless foil Chandra Flame Shaper. This is a nice looking card. I'll read it out to you. I don't know how much this is going to see play because she's 7 mana, so even in Commander, she's got to have a massive impact on the board. But she comes in with 6 loyalty. Her +2 is add 3 red mana, exile the top 3 cards of your library, choose 1. You can play this card this turn. That's not bad. Her +1 is create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste. And at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. So she basically has a super Kiki-Jiki ability. Because it doesn't say target non-legendary, if that matters. Her -4, her ultimate, you can use the turn she enters the battlefield. It's a -4, Chandra deals 8 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. So downside is she can't interact really with players, but she can change board states. So still, great looking card. We've got a borderless Phyrexian Arena, a Rabo, Tiny Bones, foil Anthem of Champions. On to the next pack. We have Abyssal Harvester, Electric Duplicate, Celestial Armor, another High Society Hunter, Exemplar of Light. If you have an Angel deck, I believe this just auto slots into the deck. All right. We have Soulstone Sanctuary, the creature land. This one is borderless foil. High Society Hunter. See what I'm saying? This thing shows up a lot. Curator of Destinies. Ooh, a foil Liliana Dreadhorde General. Celestial Armor foil. And we have a borderless foil Sylvan Scavenging. So 3-drop enchantment in green. At the beginning of your end step, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, or create a 3/3 green raccoon creature token if you control another creature with power 4 or greater. That's pretty good. Hits the game, the board early. Quilled Greatworm, borderless. 9 Lives Familiar, borderless. Swiftblade Vindicator. A Kiora foil. All right, next pack. Let's go. Whoa. If you have a cat deck, we just opened the best card in this set for it. We have Arabo, the First Fang, textured foil. I don't play cats, and I'm tempted to keep this. I won't. It'll go to the store. Anybody who wants to pick it up can. We've got another borderless Zulashur. Sky Knight Squire, Muldrotha foil, Kaikar. Here we go. Oh. So this is Think Twice, which is a common, but this is the anime version of it that is fractured. So it's a fractured foil. Lewis. Look at this card, Lewis. Lewis is our resident employee who loves anything anime related. Whew, that is a cool card. We have Preposterous Proportions, a Drake Hatcher borderless, an Alenda foil, Phyrexian Arena foil, and continuing on, 9 lives Familiar Extended Art foil. So reading this out, we have, it's 3 mana for a 1/1 in black. Better have good abilities. This creature enters with 8 revival counters on it. So the cat literally has 9 lives. All right. When this creature dies, if it had a revival counter on it, return it to the battlefield with 1 fewer revival counters on it at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. All right. So it's 1 card that can be sacrificed 9 times. Fair enough. Zolashur, Lichlord. High Society Hunter. We have a foil Quilled Great Worm. Foil Sylvan Scavenging. Next pack. We have an Extended Art Mossborn Hydra. Scrawling Crawler. Drake Hatcher. Electro Duplicate. And Arabo. There we go. We have the Extended Art Foil Anthem of Champions. There's so little difference in the border on between Extended Art, where the art goes down to here, and Borderless, which the art goes down to here, that really it depends on the art that you think is the coolest. So there's a lot of awesome options in this set. Spinner of Souls. This is the Borderless Anthem of Champions. Drakuseth, Archmage of Runes, and I think we have 2 packs left. This is the Borderless Foil Homunculus Horde, and this is gonna get put off in another pile for me. We have Sphinx of Forgotten Lore, Blue Mythic, the Borderless Mossborn Hydra, that is a cool looking card. Genesis Wave foil. Still hoping we open one of the other art versions of this. Lunar Insight. And the final pack. We have special guest art Paradise Druid. That is cool. We have Abyssal Harvester, Raise the Past, Kellen Planar Trailblazer, and a Day of Judgment. So this box, pretty good. It's always awesome when you get like any kind of special guest art. We got a bunch of good mythics. We got a Fracture anime foil. And yes, the textured foils look like they're 1 a box. And then we have some foil planeswalkers. So happy with the box. One thing that I'll say about these are whoever made the set, it feels good to open it. Like there's always going to be cards that are worth more than other cards. But the quality of the cards or their usefulness, it feels like every single rare mythic that I've opened has a home in a particular deck archetype or makes a new one, which is really cool. Moving on to the next box, we have, right off the bat, we have Herald of the Eternal Dawn. This is the anime art with English text. So this creature is the Platinum Angel with Flash. Have to hide this from my wife. So we have Koma World Eater, Borderless Crystal Barricade, Slag Stormfoil, Banner of Kinship. I just, look at this card. Next pack, we've got Raise the Past, Borderless Foil. So, 4 mana in white for a sorcery that says return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So if you're playing a white weenie deck or a weenie deck that has white in it, this is a one-sided return all your creatures to play. Decent. We have Blasphemous Edict Extended Art, Kiora, the Rising Tide, Foil Atali, Primal Storm, Loot. Next pack, we have a Borderless Foil Blasphemous Edict. Cool looking card, useful card too. We have the Borderless Atali, Borderless Sylvan Scavenging, Seer Slicer Goblin, Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. Spicy stuff. Yep. We have a Borderless Foil Mythic Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. So it's 4 mana with Flash. Blues has a couple cards in this set that are really good because they have Flash. You just play this at the end of your opponent's turn. Has Flying. Whenever this creature attacks, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until the end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost. So instant and sorceries that you cast once and you can never cast again, this guy allows you to cast any of them from the graveyard. Banger of a card. Ashroot Animist, Archmage of Runes, Borderless, Preposterous Proportions, Rune-Scarred Demon, and we have Galta Primal Hunger, Borderless Foil. We have a Borderless Bloodthirsty Conqueror. This is the one that is, what is it called? It has the enchantment that whenever your opponent loses life, you gain life built into it. Exquisite Blood, that's what it is. We have Borderless Electra Duplicate. We have Foil Liliana Dreadhorde General. I think we have 3 of these now. Foil 9 Lives Familiar. And next we have Tiny Bones, Borderless Foil. Banner of Kinship. Crystal Barricade. Swiftblade Vindicator. Galta Foil. I don't think we've seen our textured, so we got a textured in here somewhere. Whoa. Well, we got another Progenitus. We got a Progenitus Fracture Foil with English art, or English text. Holy smokes. That's one of the coolest arts for a card I've ever seen. Nice. We have Soulstone Sanctuary. Kaikar. Scavenging Ooze. Drakuseth. Here we go. Still haven't seen textured. We have Extended Art Coma foil. We have a Borderless Liliana Dreadhorde General. This is an awesome box. Celestial Armor. Foil Kaito Cunning Infiltrator. So he is 3 mana for a blue legendary planeswalker that enters the battlefield with 3 loyalty counters on him. He has a passive ability that says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a loyalty counter on Kaito. Holy crap. And it doesn't say whenever 1 or more. So if you attack someone that has no blockers with 5 creatures, this guy gets 5 loyalty counters. The +1, up to 1 target creature you control can't be blocked. Draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. The -2 is create a ninja, 2/1 ninja creature token. And the -9 is you get an emblem with whenever a player casts a spell, you create a 2/1 ninja creature token. Okay, all right. So he's a ninja planeswalker. Expect to see him in people's Eureka decks. Lunar Insight. There's the Kaito. Scrawling Crawler, Extended Art Foil. Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. Soulstone Sanctuary. Doubling Season. Foil. Ooh. Genesis Wave. Here we go. Still have some packs left to hit that textured foil. Seer Slicer Goblin. We have Borderless Niv-Mizzet Visionary. Borderless Sky Knight Squire. Kellen Planar Trailblazer. Day of Judgment. Here we go. Then there we have our textured. It is Borderless Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. Nice. Banner of Kinship Borderless. Tiny Bones. Krenko. Authority of Consoles. Foil. And the last pack. Archmage of Runes Borderless Foil. Yoink. Leyline Axe. Homunculus Horde. Consuming Aberration. And Time Stop. Absolutely crazy box. We've opened a bunch of Fracture foils now. A lot of good cards. All right, we are halfway through. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit just so that this comes in at under an hour. All right, here we go. Next box. We've got Kaikar Borderless Foil. Borderless Foil. Abyssal Harvester. Zulashur. Giada. Elvish Archdruid. Absolutely amazing reprint. Next pack. High Society Hunter. Ashroot Animist. Draycatcher. Zulashur Lichlord Foil. Brass's Bounty. So far, nothing really crazy. We have Exemplar of Light Extended Art Foil. Twin Flame Tyrant Borderless. Woo. Fantastic card. High Society Hunter. Soulstone Sanctuary. Coma World Eater. Next pack. Alenda Saint of Dusk Extended, that's Borderless Foil. Ooh, pretty card. We have Zulashur Lichlord. Draycatcher. Abyssal Harvester. Scrawling Crawler. And after this one, we have an Extended Art Celestial Armor. Banner of Kinship. Anthem of Champions. Spinner of Souls. Extravagant Replication. And wow. So we have one of the special guest art, probably the best special guest art, is Grim Tutor. And we have a foil Grim Tutor, which I believe has the Kaldheim borders on it. Nice hit. We've got Exemplar of Light, Borderless. Homunculus Horde. Foil Bloodthirsty Conqueror. High Fae Trickster. And we're still going. Extended Art Abyssal Harvester. Spinner of Souls. Leyline Axe. A foil Vivian Reed. And a foil Blasphemous Edict. That was a good pack. We have an Extended Art Foil Leyline Axe. Loot Exuberant Explorer. Arabo. Curator of Destinies. Sky Knight Squire. Getting down to the last 4 packs, I believe. Here we go. Oh, we have a borderless foil quilled great worm. Look at this thing. We have borderless Zimone, borderless Phyrexian Arena, Swiftblade Vindicator, Mossborn Hydra. There we go. Nice. Scrawling Crawler borderless foil. This is definitely on my list. Rise of the Dark Realms borderless. Celestial Armor borderless. Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore. Draycatcher. 2 packs left. Oh, my Lanta. This is Twin Flame Tyrant, the anime art. Foil. I don't think you can get, like, this thing is one of the most aggressive dragons. Slots into every dragon deck that plays red in its colors, and will go into other decks that don't play dragons, but play this because of its passive ability that doubles the damage all your stuff does to anything that's not your stuff. Whew. We have Preposterous Proportions, Curator of Destinies, Scavenging Ooze, Leyline Axe. On to the last pack. Have we seen? I don't think we've seen. This has gotta be a, oh, it is. High Society Hunter. Textured foil. Sky Knight Squire. 9 Lives Familiar. Zimone foil. And Erase the Past. So all in all, this has been a really good box. 2 boxes left. Let's go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you like the format of this video, going like speed opening, just let me know and we'll do this for future sets. Right off the hop, we have a borderless foil Banner of Kinship, yoink, followed by Twin Flame Tyrant, extended art, Arabo, Swiftblade Vindicator, Slagstorm, pack number 2. We've got High Society Hunter, extender art foil. Now, do you think in these last 2 boxes we might have 1 more Fracture foil? That would be cool. Phyrexian Arena. Ooh, foil doubling season. We got Loot. Oh, we got another Llanowar Elves. Man, it's probably going to be the most sought after art from Llanowar Elves. It's the anime variant. It's at Mythic so that it can have, probably it has a Fracture version somewhere. We have Ashroot Animist, Zulashur, Rite of the Dragon Collar. Red's got some solid mythics this set. Preposterous Proportions. Next pack. Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore. So it's another borderless foil of the blue mythic. Really good. Happy with that. Zulashur. Draycatcher. Galta. 9 Lives Familiar. We have an extended art Loot Exuberant Explorer. Banner of Kinship. High Society Hunter. Foil Niv-Mizzet Visionary. Homunculus Horde. Here we go. We have a borderless foil Mossborn Hydra. That's a pretty card. Anthem of Champions. Draycatcher. Flamewake Phoenix. Painful Quandary. I'm kind of happy this doesn't show up a lot because if you've ever played against this card. Eesh. Behind the food, we have an extended art Scrawling Crawler. Preposterous Proportions. Curator of Destinies, a foil Kaito, nice, a Tali Primal Storm, Fairy into, oh, this is borderless foil, Preposterous Proportions. 7 mana. As a sorcery, creatures you control get +10/+10 in vigilance until the end of the turn. Yeah, kill everybody. Abyssal Harvester, 9 Lives Familiar, Consuming Aberration, Alicia Who Laughs at Fate, and Raise the Past, Extended Art Foil. We got Zamone, we have Sky Knight Squire, Runescar Demon, Seer Slicer Goblin. Come on. I think we have 3 packs left and 1 more box. Let's go Fracture Foil. Oh, nope, but still a good card. Borderless Foil Archmage of Runes, High Society Hunter, Mossborn Hydra, Foil Blasphemous Edict, Foil High Fae Trickster. 2 packs left. Ooh, we got special guest art Embercleave. So it's got the Eldraine border on it. Nice. We have Anthem of Champions, Raise the Past, Curator of Destinies, Sky Knight Squire. Here we go. Oh, it is definitely. Oh, remember I was talking about Genesis Wave? So this is the borderless foil Genesis Wave, but it's textured foil. Hands down, my favorite art for Genesis Wave in any set. That is nice. Niv Mizzet, borderless. Spinner of Souls. Banner of Kinship. Time Stop. So this box had quite a bit of gas in it, right? So we have Genesis Wave, Niv Mizzet, Embercleave, Kaido, Niv Mizzet, Sphinx, Rite of the Dragon Caller, Llanowar Elves, Doubling Season, and Twin Flame Tyrant. Like, can't complain about that. So we're on to our last box. We will be opening a bunch of play boosters too. And a really cool thing about play boosters is, from what I can tell, I've opened 2 boxes so far, if you get a mythic in your pack, you get a rare as well. I think I've only had in 72 booster packs, 1 pack that had a mythic and no rare, but it had 2 foils in it. So it definitely feels really cool. You get way more than 36 rares or mythics in play booster box. All right, here we go. Last chance at a Fracture Foil, last box. 12 boxes altogether. Here we go. We have Raise the Past foil, Rite of the Dragon Caller, borderless, nice. Kiora, followed by Kiora. Celestial Armor. All right, pack number 2. Let's go. Ashroot Animist. We have the borderless Genesis Wave. Ashroot Animist. Niv Mizzet Visionary. And Kaikar. We have a borderless foil Mossborn Hydra. Anthem of Champions. Alenda. And a Solemn Simulacrum. And a Phyrexian Arena foil. Burning through this box. Yes, we did. I think we've seen 3 Progenituses Fracture foil. This one obviously is Japanese art, or Japanese text, anime art. Man, we did it. Kellen Planar Trailblazer, borderless Scrolling Crawler, Zamone, Alenda. So we still have the textured foil in this box. We've got an Extended Art Loot foil, Archmage of Runes, Raise the Past, Arabo, and a Sylvan Scavenging. Oh, there we go. There's our last textured foil. I haven't seen two in a box. We have Galta Primal Hunger, Niv Mizzet, Giada, Archmage of Runes, Electro Duplicate. So now we're just hoping for some extra gravy. We have Arabo, Borderless Foil, Zolashur, High Fae Trickster, Abyssal Harvester, and another Scrawling Crawler. We have Extended Art Foil Lunar Insight, Scrawling Crawler, Kellen Planar Trailblazer, Spinner of Souls, Extravagant Replication. Oh, wow. This is worth something. We have the anime foil doubling season. Lewis! Look at this card. Okay, well, it's the cutest doubling season in the entire thing. There's two of every single cat on there. Wow. Got Spinner of Souls, High Fae Trickster. You think we're going to hit something else in this last box? The blessed last box. Swiftblade Vindicator, Ashroot Animist. 3 packs left, it looks like. We have Borderless Foil, Rite of the Dragon Collar. Nice. Abyssal Harvester, Exemplar of Light, Anthem of Champions foil, Crystal Barricade, a Borderless Foil Banner of Kinship, Quilled Great Worm, Extended Art, Lunar Insight, Foil Omniscience, Tiny Bones. Last pack, 12 boxes. We have Borderless Foil Preposterous Proportions, followed by Kaikar, Coma, High Society Hunter, and the last card is a foil Exemplar of Light. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me know if you like this format, if you just want to see like tons of packs being opened in a shorter amount of time like this, and we'll continue to do it. Again, just plug in events. We have pre-release events this Friday for Foundations at 7 p.m. We have Saturday, I believe at 4, it's either 4 or 5 p.m. It'll be on our calendar at bastiongames.ca. And Sunday, we have it at 5. And then the upcoming Wednesday after that, we have it at 5 as well. So we have 4 events, tons of fun. And if you participate in 3 events, you immediately get some store credit back on your account. So helping you keep your money in your pocket. Again, thanks very much. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.